Second Ezra, chapter 7, verse 57. Then answered he me and said, This is the condition of the battle which man that is born upon the earth shall fight. I want to give all praises unto Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Yahawah been a true name of the Heavenly Father. YAHAWASHI been a true name of his only begotten Son. I also want to give double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessings and salutation unto the hopefully elect, brothers out there teaching the truth across the four corners of the earth, as well as the men and women that follow, and those who might look like the other nations but are of the nation of Israel on your father's side by blood. And just jumping straight into it, getting that the etymology for the word condition. It says particular mode of being of a person or thing, a requisite or prerequisite, a stipulation, state, behavior, social status, all right, going down, agreement, stipulation, the external position, situation, rank, place, circumstances, nature, manner, to speak with, talk together, agree upon, break down to the word together, and to speak. So to speak together, almost like when you speak together, you come to an agreement. Like people, around this, in this day and age, they say, let's agree to disagree, But, so, you also have the terms and conditions, terms and conditions, Salakia. I have to throw the Wi-Fi on real quick. Terms of endearment. Yep, terms and conditions. Yep. There we go. Kind. Okay. Get that back off. So, going into that, right? And then it says the battle. So, it's like the situation of the battle. All right. What else? The agreement of the battle. What was another one? The state of the battle, right? And battle, of course, is fight or hostile engagement between opposing forces, the flesh against your spirit. All right. It says battle, single combat, inner turmoil. That's that spiritual battle right there. Harsh circumstances, exercise of soldiers and gladiators in fighting and fencing to beat or to strike. So that's what it is. That's the conditions of this battle. All right, that Ezra was talking about with the angel. Okay, he said that verse 58 that if he become that if he be overcome, he shall suffer as thou hast said. Meaning what? Because you go up earlier in the chapter, they're gonna receive death. But if he get, and that's being overcome by what? Your wickedness. All right, being overcome by sin. Okay. But it said, but if he get the victory, he shall receive the thing that I say. So they'll receive salvation. Because Ezra's like, you read chapter 5, 6, and 7, 8. Ezra's kind of like, yo, we messed up. Well, won't you do it this way and that way? And we could do it, And well, we basically ain't got no hope. We ain't going to be able to, get salvation. Why couldn't Adam just never have did what he wasn't supposed to do? And at the end of the day, it was all of that was meant to happen like that, right? It was meant to happen like that. All right. The fall was, like it says in Thessalonians, until a falling away come first, Now, we fell as Israelites, from the state that we was in. All right. Because what we'll get in a minute is Deuteronomy the 30th chapter. It's just similar a little bit to Deuteronomy the 28th chapter, where the Lord said we will be blessed if we keep his ways, and we will be cursed if we didn't. Well, we didn't keep his ways. We did exactly what he told us not to do, right? And that's why we're in the condition that we're in now. All right, battling to do what? To get the victory. All right, battling to overcome this flesh. Battling to overcome this world, to endure unto the end. So we gotta keep fighting. Okay. And it also says, verse 59, it says, "For this is the life whereof Moses spake unto the people while he lived, saying, Choose thee life that thou mayest live." All right. So let's get Deuteronomy 30 real quick. I suggest definitely reading the chapter. Is a beautiful chapter. But I'm going to go down to 15. It says, "See, I have set before thee this day life and good, and death and evil. In that I command thee this day to love Yahweh thy power, to walk in his ways, and to keep his commandments and his statutes and his judgments, that thou mayest live and multiply. And the Lord thy power shall bless thee in the land whither thou goest to possess it. But if thine heart turn away, so that thou wilt not hear, but shall be drawn away, and worship other gods and serve them, I denounce unto you this day that ye shall surely perish, and that ye shall not prolong your days upon the land whither thou passest over Jordan to go to possess it." And that's why we're over here in America, and we're over there in South America, and we're all spread across the four corners of the earth, because we went against our Heavenly Father, right? He told us to keep his ways. We will be blessed. We will be in the land. We will be living good. But if we didn't keep his ways, then we will be in the conditions that we in right now. Okay? And if you look at the state of our people, it's like I said, it like condition also mean what? To speak together, to dialogue, to come to an agreement. Well, that was the agreement. This was the agreement. This was our agreement with the Heavenly Father. Well, we'll keep your ways. You'll look after us and protect us. And if we don't, you're going to punish us. This is our punishment, man. That's why I say the punishment of Israel is almost fulfilled in Lamentations, because we are at the end of our punishment. Our sentence is almost up, right? But we're still battling, right? Life and death, this flesh and the spirit. Okay, if you live after the spirit, you're going to be more carnal, make more carnal. Salakia, slip of the tongue. If you live after the spirit, you're going to make the right decisions. Okay, you're going to make the right decisions and be seeking salvation. But if you live after the flesh, you're going to be more carnal. And therefore, you're going to fall into the world or fall for the world's tricks. And the Lord is not going to protect you in the day of evil. All right, verse 19, it says, "I call heaven and earth to record this day against you." Keep a record of it, right? "That I have set before you life and death, blessing and cursing. Therefore choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live, that thou mayest love the Lord thy power, and that thou mayest obey his voice, and that thou mayest cleave unto him, for he is thy life and the length of days, that thou mayest dwell in the land which the Lord Yahawah sware unto thy fathers, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, to give them." And that's why we don't have our land in this present day, because we went against the Heavenly Father, right? Like I said, for he is life and he is length of days. That's why our people die the way that they die, man. Okay. Early on from gang violence. It's just the curses, to be honest. Just in a nutshell, it's just in the curses. Here it is. My little sister's graduating tomorrow. And she said only 153 people out of her class, which to my knowledge, she said that's a little bit more than half, okay, that's going to graduate versus the other ones that didn't graduate or not going to graduate. She brought up, because, 4 years later from the demic, this is where we at, right? So she was mentioning, having to do the schooling online and this and that. But I told her, I said, hell no, them people had time to get their stuff together. Because they're the little more than half of the class got theirs. They did their stuff. All right. But it just shows you how, now, of course, the other half ain't just Israelites, but I'm pretty sure a majority of them is. Because that's how our people are. That's the state that they're in. They don't care. They don't care about school. Long as they get to do what they want to do, then they totally fine. They don't care about morals and ethics. It's just a different generation. It's just a generation of monsters, man. Okay, it's just a generation of monsters. So that's what it is. They're part of that battle too. They have to choose life or death. They got to choose the blessing or the curse. All right, but if you choose death, you choose to live after the flesh, you're choosing death. You choose to live after the spirit, then you're choosing life. And both of them come with consequences, right? You choosing not to choose to do the wrong thing, that's gonna come with death. You ain't gonna have no mercy in your judgment, right? But you choose to live the right way, hey, you're gonna be tested. You're gonna be proven. Okay. One of the brothers said a beautiful saying. He said, your faith gotta be put on trial. And I thought it was a beautiful way to put it, you know, because hey, you gotta prove everything. Gotta bring out the evidence and this and that, and we're gonna be judged for our righteous works and our wicked works, you know. So yeah, Lord willing, I was edified. Lord willing, we're allowed to endure to the end. You know, we in this fight, we in this battle. The Lord got us here for a reason, you know. And keep in mind, he's not going to put more on us than we can bear. Keep that in mind, because it's going to be very important in these coming days, man. Okay? Hey, so with that, once again, I want to give all praises unto Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH. Shalom.